Have you ever heard of a place where the dead are never buried? A village where bodies are left out in the open, yet there's no scent of decay. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. It's a real place in Bali, Indonesia. Welcome to Trunyan village, a community nestled on the remote eastern shore of the magnificent Lake Batur. Here, life, death, and nature are intertwined in a way you've probably never seen before. The people of Trunyan, known as the Bali Aga, or original Balinese, practice a unique and ancient funeral rite. Unlike the more common cremation ceremonies, or ngaben, seen throughout the rest of Bali, the Trunyanese have a different way of honoring their deceased. They don't bury their dead. They don't burn them. Instead, they lay them to rest in the open air under the protective branches of a very special sacred tree. This tree is the heart of the tradition, a massive ancient tree called the Trunyan. The name itself holds the secret. Taru means tree, and menyan means fragrant. It's from this tree that the village of Trunyan gets its name. The local belief is that the powerful, sweet fragrance of the Trunyan tree is so strong that it neutralizes the odor of decomposition, leaving the air clean and fresh, even in a cemetery. The journey to Trunyan is an adventure in itself. The village is isolated, accessible primarily by a boat ride across the stunning, caldera-formed Lake Batur. As you approach the shore, you feel a shift in the atmosphere. The air becomes cooler, quieter. You're leaving the bustling tourist spots of Bali behind and entering a world steeped in ancient tradition. The cemetery, known as Semawaya, is located in a separate area, a short boat ride from the main village, adding to its mystique and seclusion. Once you arrive at the Semawaya, what you see is truly unforgettable. Beneath the sprawling canopy of the Trunyan tree, there are several bamboo cages, or anchaksaji, arranged in a line. Inside these simple triangular structures lie the bodies of the deceased, dressed in their ceremonial clothes. They are simply laid on the ground, left to return to the elements naturally. Offerings of food, flowers, and personal belongings are placed beside them, a final gift for their journey into the afterlife. It's a striking and surreal sight. Skulls and bones from previous generations are neatly arranged on a stone platform nearby, a stark reminder of the cycle of life and death. You might expect an overwhelming smell, but as the legends say, there is none. The air is filled only with the earthy scent of the forest and perhaps a subtle, sweet fragrance from the great tree. Locals say the tree's magic is real, a divine gift that allows them to honor their dead in this sacred way. But there are rules. Not everyone can be laid to rest under the Trunyan. This honor is reserved for married villagers who have died a natural death. Unmarried people, children, and those who die from accidents or unnatural causes are buried in a separate cemetery nearby. There can only be 11 bodies under the tree at any given time. When a new body arrives, the oldest one, which by then has been reduced to a skeleton, is moved to the open-air ossuary, making way for the newly departed. This process creates a continuous, visible link between the living and their ancestors. The story gets even more fascinating when you hear the whispers and warnings shared by locals. It's said that the spirit of the Trunyan tree is a powerful guardian. It protects the sacred ground and the souls resting there. However, this spirit can be particular. They believe that if an outsider, someone who doesn't belong, or who comes with impure intentions, gets too close, the spirit can become agitated. Visitors have shared unsettling stories. Some report feeling a sudden, inexplicable chill in the air, a cold wind that seems to come from nowhere, even on a warm day. Others have heard faint whispers carried on the breeze, words they can't quite make out, but that feel directed at them. A common experience is a sudden wave of nausea or dizziness that vanishes as soon as they step away from the graves. The most chilling accounts speak of the feeling of being watched, not by a person, but by the tree itself. Some visitors describe a heavy, intense sensation, as if the ancient Trunyan is observing their every move, peering into their very soul to decide if they are worthy of being in its presence. It's a feeling that makes the hair on your arm stand up, a primal instinct telling you that you are a guest in a powerful, sacred space, and you must show the utmost respect. Is it the tree's spirit? Or is it the profound psychological impact of being face to face with death in such a raw and natural form? Perhaps it's a combination of both. The Trunyanese people live in harmony with this belief system. For them, death is not an end, but a transition. And the cemetery is not a place of fear, but a place of connection. The skulls are not gruesome. They are the faces of their grandparents and great-grandparents. This practice forces us to confront our own perceptions of death and mourning. In many cultures, we go to great lengths to hide the process of decay, to sanitize death and keep it out of sight. In Trunyan, it is embraced as a natural part of the life cycle, witnessed by the entire community and overseen by the sacred tree. It is a testament to the incredible diversity of human culture and our different ways of making sense of the great mysteries of existence. Visiting Trunyan is more than just a sightseeing trip. It's a profound cultural and spiritual experience. It challenges your perspectives and leaves you with a deep sense of respect for a community that has held on to its ancient traditions for centuries, living in a delicate balance with nature and the spirit world. It reminds us that there are still corners of the world where magic and mystery are a part of everyday life. So, if you ever find yourself in Bali and seek an experience that goes beyond the beaches and temples, consider the journey to Trunyan. But go with an open mind and a respectful heart. Because as you stand beneath the fragrant branches of the Trunyan, you might just feel that ancient presence, the spirit of the tree, watching and waiting, deciding if you should stay, or if it's time for you to leave forever. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey to Trunyan village. What do you think about this unique tradition? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more fascinating places and stories from around the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next adventure.